Restart. Return. Revolver! Greetings, tribe. I am your host of Extraordinary Magnitude, Ortega Latrobe, and this is a brand new episode of Ortega's Hot Plate. It is Friday, October 29th, 2021, and not only is it the return of the Wrestling Revolver to Des Moines, Iowa, but it's also the return of the Revolver to wrestling, period. They have been gone so damn long. I was at the last show, the Valentine's Day Massacre in Dayton in February 2020, right before everything went to shit. I have been waiting on this since the pandemic, of course, obviously, but god damn it, man. This is going to be a fucking banger. Sammy and the guys in the office have put together a fucking sick fucking card. Instead of me fucking talking about it, just check it out.
Wrestling Revolver returns with Tales from the Ring. It's a main event a decade in the making when the debuting Death Rider John Moxley faces Zombie Princess Jimmy Jacobs in an Iowa street fight. The vacant Revolver title is on the line in a four-way ladder match between Rich Swann, Trey Miguel, Man Scout, and JT Dunn. Who will claim the vacant Revolver tag team titles as the reuniting wolves of Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards take on Infrared's Matrix and James? In a battle between two of the best high flyers in the world, who will become the first ever Revolver Remix champion when Ace Austin takes on Alex Zane? In a bout with international flair, Jessica Havoc faces the debuting Billy Starks and Australia's Charlie Evans in a triple threat match. This ultra-violent rivalry continues as Alex Colon takes on Jake Christ in a Four Corners of Pain death match. It's singles Matchhausen time as Danhausen takes on the former Revolver champion, the pro wrestling monster hunter, Matthew Palmer. In a match with two debuts, who will make the best first impression when Drama King Matt Raywald faces Anthony Green in this first time ever matchup? And finally, it's a sudden death scramble where 6 wrestlers compete with no rules, no tags, and the first pinfall or submission wins it. It's Wrestling Revolver's Tales from the Ring, live on Fight TV, Saturday, October 30th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Tickets on sale now at ProWrestlingRevolver.com.
That's how you put together a fucking wrestling show. Now, as always, card subject to change. The Monster Hunter Matthew Palmer, injured recently, unable to compete against Danhausen. I still say Danhausen put the curse on him because he was afraid. Don't know. But that being said, Everett Connors and a Danhausen chooses his opponent challenge. That pulls Everett out of the scramble, so I don't know who they're going to put in to replace him. There's a lot of great talent out there, and I'm sure whoever it is will be fucking amazing and just fill the spot wonderfully. I'd like to talk a bit about this show on a personal level. Wrestling Revolver, the first one I went to was Tales from the Ring in 2018. My friend Johnny Six is like, man, you guys got to go to these shows in Des Moines. You got to go to these shows in Des Moines. So we went to the show in Des Moines. I'm like, fuck, why haven't I been going to these shows in Des Moines? And I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, and I'll talk about it again, god damn it, because it was important to me. Anyway, went to that fucking first Revolver show, completely changed how I saw wrestling, what it could be, and also reinvigorated my real passion for watching professional wrestling. It had become so just fucking monotone, and this made me realize there's so much more out there. And I'd been watching Lucha Underground, but I didn't realize that all those dudes were like dudes I could just go fucking see just down the fucking road from me. But now I know, and I'm so glad to be fucking going back. So glad to be fucking going back and seeing all these fucking talent and fucking being amazing, fucking woo, and getting to hang out with the fucking Revolver crew and my dudes, man. See, I get worked up when I fucking talk about shit I fucking like. That's alright though. I want to talk about this card and give you some of my predictions. Now, as I don't know if they're going to add another member to the Scramble or who it would be if they do, I really can't speak on that. I'm going to give 2 choices that I think could win this potentially. After the new dude shows up, if a new dude shows up, this may be a moot point. I may be like, hey man, had I known that dude was going to be there, I'd have picked that dude. And I know it'll sound fucking bogus, especially if he won, but whatever. Maybe they'll come and be like, hey man, if it had been that dude, I still would have picked this dude. Whatever. I say it's either Warhorse or Ninja Mac. Ninja Mac has been on a fucking tear lately, especially in the GCW shows. He's just been impressive as fuck. I'm actually watching GCW Aftermath right now because I've been really busy at work and unable to watch anything, so I'm playing catch up on a bunch of shit. You don't really care about that. The Drama King Matt Raywald versus the alternative Anthony Green. Saw Raywald at a couple shows earlier this year. Really, really good wrestler, man. And, like, you know, nice fucking dude. You know, talked to him at the merch stand. Super cool guy. Saw Anthony Green when I went to the GCW shows up in Chicago. I can't remember exactly who he wrestled. I think he wrestled Kurt Stallion. I'm pretty sure he wrestled Kurt Stallion. I don't remember. I've seen a lot of wrestling, and my brain don't work so good sometimes. I do know he's a very damn talented wrestler. He was in WWE over at 205 for a while. He had a good tag run with Kurt Stallion. I don't know what happened to that, and that's kind of what maybe leads me to believe that they had the match there. I don't know. Danhausen, Everett Connor. Man, I love Danhausen. Who doesn't love that Danhausen? He's entertaining as fuck. Great wrestler in the ring. But man, Everett Connor's this hot kid, man, and he's really, really fucking good. I think unless Danhausen can get the curse on him, Everett Connor walks away the winner in this one. Alex Clone, Jake Christ, Four Corners of Pain. I don't necessarily know what that means. I know that there'll be probably glass, barbed wire, light tubes, and other fuckery and plunder involved. I saw these two get at it at the Valentine's Day Massacre in a barbed wire match, and I remember, and I know I've talked about this, like they shook hands at the end. It's like, we got to do this again, and finally, you know, fucking what, long goddamn time later, it finally comes to fruition, and I'm really looking forward to this one. Cologne is just amazing. He's been on just a fucking tear for the last year and a half, putting on great shit. Jake has lost a bunch of weight, got himself in super top-notch shape, and he's just been killing it all over the indie scene. So who knows in this one? I hate even making a choice in a match like this, and I don't pull for anybody. All I want is really have a great fucking match and nobody to get hurt. That's really all I care about. I don't care about the end results so much. It's not about that. It's about the whole goddamn thing. You know, I don't find it to be the good guy, bad guy so much, and I'm glad with that. It's just all fucking wrestling. I love it. Like I said, I want everybody to put on a great show, all the fans to be entertained, no one to get hurt. I'm choosing Cologne in this one. Jessica Havoc, Charlie Evans, Billy Starks. My prediction here. I really, really like Billy Starks, and I really, really like Jessica Havoc. They've never wrestled before, and I'm really looking forward to this one so much. And from what I understand, I believe Charlie Evans has a little bit more of a more vicious background. And so I'm saying her and Havoc are going to get after each other so much, trying to be the bulldog, that Billy slips in and gets the win. That's my call on that one. The inevitable Ace Austin versus the Sauce Alex Zane. Recently returned to the indie scene, and he's been setting fires. The Revolver Remix Championship. Brand new title. Up for grabs for the first time. Who will hold the gold? Both amazing athletes. This ought to be just a fucking treat to see, man. Like, this ought to be just fucking sick. And Ace is the hometown hero for Revolver. I have to think that he gets the win here. I don't know. That's who my choice is. I really don't care. I know that there's going to be a fucking great match, so who cares? You know, I mean, I know it looks good and everything, and I'm not you know what I'm saying. Fuck, man. I just want a fucking good match, and I think this is going to be a barn burner. Stripped and up for grabs, Revolver Tag Team titles. The Reunited Wolves, Eddie Edwards, Davey Richards, taking on Infrared, Tyler Matrix, Logan James. These kids are hot. I know I've talked about this. The first time we saw them, we were shitting all over them because knowing who they were. And by the time that match was over, we were standing, applauding, and fucking begging them to come back. As much as it would be, you know, that fucking triumphant return for the Wolves to win, I think Infrared grabs these titles on this night. I really, really do. That's one I'm actually leaning more towards. That's where I really want that one to go. The Wolves have had their time in the sun, and it's cool that they're back together. But I really like Infrared, man. I really do. The recently stripped and up for grabs Revolver World Championship. four-way ladder match. Rich Swann from the Revelation, JT Dunn. The Man Scout, Jake Manning, and Trey fucking Miguel. Again, four-way ladder match for the Revolver World title. Again, this is not my want. This is my prediction. I don't follow my fucking heart when I make predictions. That's why I don't bet on the Steelers, because I'll fuck myself a lot of times. I'm going with JT Dunn because I trust in Phil. And the Revolver is going to have a revelation. In our main event of the evening, the Death Rider, Jon Moxley, taking on the Zombie Princess, Jimmy fucking Jacobs. The fucking tragic injury put Sami Callihan out for a while, and therefore card subject to change, and that's how we got here. And yeah, I've got a fog machine. Wanna know why? Because it's better to have a fog machine and not need one than to need a fog machine and not have one. Facts. 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 Mox Jacobs. I certainly expect fucking high level of violence in this. I just recently got done watching the Mox versus Gage match from Fight Club, which was before this aftermath that I'm trying to watch and get caught up. And man, that was a hell of a fucking match those two had, and I'll talk about that later on. I expect pure fucking violence. I expect a lot of fucking grabbing my buddies and be like, God damn, oh, why would you, oh, and like lots of fucking, yeah, fuck yeah, you're fucking crazy, yeah. So I don't know, it's gonna be a fucking amazing. Overall, tomorrow, Saturday, October 30th, live at the Horizon Events Center in Clive, Iowa, just outside of lovely Des Moines, the Wrestling Revolver returns with Tales of the Ring 4, and I can't fucking wait to be there. If you're going, I'll see you there. If you're not, watch it on Fight TV, fucking watch it live, buy it, watch it later. You'll own it forever if you buy it on Fight, so why wouldn't you fucking buy it? I don't know. I think you fucking should. I'm Ortega Latrobe. This is Ortega's Hotplate. Please check us out on Spotify. Like, share, subscribe if you're watching the video. Also check out our other show, Snacking with Ortega, where I work with food and some shit like that. Cooking some recipes, some sampling, some reviews. Please, have a great fucking day. We'll see your ass down the road.
I love Ortega's sauce. It makes my taco pop.